Well, hey guys, it's Bob with Bob's Outdoors. I promised you a new chicken coop, and this just isn't any old chicken coop. We've got, it's 8 by 12. We've got ourselves a little automatic chicken door that I think is pretty cool. Maybe there it goes. But this thing is set up. It's got vents top and bottom that you can close off, all steel sided inside and out. There's the front. You've got your nesting boxes. Eggs fall into here. Power supply cable here. More windows you can open up when it's nice out and get some air moving through there. More vents on the top, security light, exhaust fan. That's a light switch that goes to the inside. Another nesting box. More windows. And it's on skids. I tell you what, it was a bear getting it here. But we got it. I had my Coyote 2610 buddy of mine where I got this. He has a little Kubota. I think it's a 35 horse. And I thought we'd be able to get on both sides and lift this thing up, but that did not happen. So we ended up sliding it up the ramps on the trailer to get it loaded. But this is going to make my chicken situation so much better. These are the nesting boxes on the inside. Automatic feeders. The 4 bigger tubes are regular feed, and then the smaller one is for your oyster shell. If you decide to do that, got 2 roosting benches here. This one's full of crap right now, but this is all stuff that came with this thing. Heat lamps. This side over here, there's a small like kennel type thing in there for if you have younger birds. But I think what I'm going to do is fence this whole thing off. This is probably about 8 foot, I suppose. Or not fence it off, but block it in so that we can put more birds in there for a little longer if we have to. And then it's got lighting up here. It's decked out, and the crazy thing about this whole thing is that the buddy of mine that had this didn't want a dime for it. He said that he basically wanted to just give it to somebody else that can use it. And so we've got big plans for this thing. But it should work good. It works awesome underneath here. These all lift out of here, so you can just scrape the droppings, whatever you want to say, manure, whatever, down into here. And he's got gutters, like the plastic gutter, and then it'll all run down, or you can push it down into buckets down there and pitch it out. I mean, he did a lot of thinking when he designed this thing and spent a lot of money. And that's why I just can't believe that he doesn't want a dime for it. But yeah, it's awesome. I feel like every time I make a video, these dogs are going crazy. But yeah, so this is the old coop right here. Basically, this part was a Harbor Freight Tractor Supply little beginner coop that we had. That's just going to slide out this way. This whole pen here We'll fence off that side over there where the coop butts up against it, because the door is on this side, so that's going to have to go right in this little spot here. So we're going to slide the coop up. Well, we'll slide this one out, and then the pen will go over against the dog kennel there, and then the big coop will slide up against this side, and we'll cut a hole right here. That way, if we're gone, the birds can still have a pen to run in, and we don't have to worry about them being out and predators and things like that. I don't worry too much when we're home, just because there's always somebody around, or you know, the dogs are out or something, you know, but not like our dogs are huge, you know, scary beasts or anything. But I think we're keeping the cat up here. But yeah, that's the scoop with the chicken coop. Hey, yeah, poet didn't even know it. But anyway, yeah, we'll get this thing. I need a couple days to get this all done, and the next couple days they're talking rain and all of that. So I don't want to start it, because once I start, these chickens are going to be kind of traumatized for a couple days, I think. So once I start, I've got to complete it. So I'm going to wait until I know I've got at least 2 days that it's not going to rain or anything like that. So yeah, it'll be awesome. I'm going to expand my meat birds in the spring. I don't know if you can see back here, got the chicken tractor back there. I've already got some people that want me to do some birds for them. I tell you what, I enjoy that. We enjoy the meat in the freezer. It's awesome. Last night we made some smothered chicken that was really, really good. But I'm ready to be done with this little tiny coop. It's just a pain in the butt. It's good for a beginner, you know, a couple birds, you know, or whatever, but you about got to stand on your head to get the eggs out, and it's I'm tired of it. But yeah, so I was making a little bit of a spot back there for the chicken coop to go into tonight, and then I also, I hope, mowed for the last time tonight. Got it looking pretty decent, but when I drug that coop back here, it kind of raised heck with everything. It tore it up pretty good, but and like I say, it's heavy. It didn't want, the tractor did not want any more than what that thing was, and probably didn't even want that much. But what's up, goats? Anyway, cut those trees out to make a little more room back there, and goats are enjoying them. So sounds like we're probably going to be expanding the goat herd a little bit too here. I think I mentioned that in my last video, so we're excited about that too. But yeah, so that's the skinny, I guess, with the chicken coop. I'm excited to get it all in place and working and operating and all of that. And it's just part of the plan to make more room around here for what we want to do. So yeah, this isn't going to be a long video, but I just wanted to let you guys know I wanted to make a video while we were moving it, but there's just no way. That thing, I had plans A through C, and I think we were on D or F by the time we got done with it, just because it was so heavy. It was a job, but it was way after dark by the time, you know, I got it back here, and we started at 2 in the afternoon, and I think we had it loaded probably by 5, and then, you know, I got it back here. That took me another couple hours just to get it back here, and you know, it's dark at 6:37 now. So yeah, in fact, my wife was out of town when I was doing this whole project, and everybody that was helping me had stuff going on. They had to leave, and my wife called the neighbor because she couldn't get a hold of me. She thought I was like the Wicked Witch of the West or something underneath the chicken coop. But he came over and checked on me, and all was well. But I was shot, that's for sure. So, but anyway, oh, another thing, I don't know if you can see all that fencing, all that electric fencing, the electric mesh fence. I don't know if that's what you call it, but anyway, he gave me all that. That was in there too. I'm not sure how many feet of it are in there, but it's way more feet than I ever had, because I've never had any of that type stuff. So that might work pretty good for the goats. I'm a little nervous about that, just because I like the permanent fence thing. I don't know if I trust that stuff, but I know you see it all the time on YouTube. Everybody's using that stuff, so it probably isn't that bad. But yeah, so that's the big news with the chicken coop and all that. So hopefully the next video I do will be of getting it set up and getting it operating. If anybody has any hints, I'm a little bit nervous about how the chickens are going to take to it. I mean, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is probably, get it all set up and basically put them in there and then shut the door and kind of let them just kind of feel it out for a while. And then, we'll open up the door, leave them in the pen area, and just slowly expand that way. And then, basically we'll open up the door of the pen, and then they can free range again and go back into the pen and then into the coop. So that's my plan. I guess if anybody else has any better ideas, let me know. Put it down below in the comments or something. But I'm all ears on this stuff, because we've only been doing this, well, the hobby farm or homesteading type stuff, basically a year now. So I feel like in a year we've grown leaps and bounds, but we've got a lot of learning to do. And another thing, we've got some steers coming, so I'm anxious to introduce you to those steers. So hopefully they get here before too long, because I had set a slaughter date already for February 22nd, and I mean, they aren't even here yet. The guy that we're getting them from just keeps kind of dragging his feet. I don't know what the deal is, but we've got the feed. We had all of our distiller's grain and rolled corn delivered last weekend already. So I mean, we're ready. We got groceries. We just need the beef. Where's the beef? But yeah, so that's the scoop. If you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up. Click that bell icon and leave me a comment. Let me know what you do as far as this chicken situation, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.